Hey guys, Justin here. I have another fishing report for you guys. We had a little bit of cold front, a little bit of wind, but all in all, we are still catching fish, guys, so it's great. Pan fishermen, it's been a good year so far. A lot of bluegill, a lot of crappie caught. The rock bass are really turning on. The start of May is usually the money time. I'm hearing a lot of reports of some big rock bass being caught all the way up to 12 inches. If you've never tried eating rock bass, you need to try it. They are a phenomenal food fish that is very undervalued here on St. Clair. Very willing biter, very easy to locate, and great fun for kids. You can fish them on live bait, you can fish them on plastics, cranks, you name it. Any of the canal systems, the break walls, you're going to find a lot of bluegill and crappie there. The rock bass will tend to be out towards the lakeside of a lot of these areas, unless it's a very deep canal system that has some flow. You could see them in the back, but bluegill and crappie towards the back of these canals and the marinas, and then out towards the front for the rock bass. For you guys wanting the convicts, we've been kind of unfortunate a little bit with the amount of wind we've been getting. It's made it tough to fish the lake. But if you're looking for these yellow bellies on the lake, the usual areas, 400 Club Genos, they should be starting to produce at any moment if they haven't already, for a few guys that tend to keep their lips sealed. I do know of one area that guys have been getting them, or excuse me, two areas that have been getting them from shore. Brandenburg and the Clinton River mouth. They've been producing that as normal for this time of year. They start to get them. Brandenburg, I believe, is $6 to get in to the park, but they do have a fishing pier that goes out of ways. And then South River Road is a DNR launch. There you can park and then walk out. Just make sure you have your passport so you don't get a ticket from the DNR. Overall, they go on the perch. The wind's been playing havoc on it. We're waiting on the weed beds to come and start forming. But focus on those areas where they would have been spawning or been in the area last ice. That's where I'd still be fishing right now, guys. Flagpole off of Geno's, another good place. Off the beach at Metro, there's some good areas there. And there's a couple little pockets, some really good sunnies in that area too on the main lake. So you might get some bonus fish there too with them. Bass guys, it's getting warmer. They're getting active. They're coming to the shallows now. The baits that are working are running a gamut, anywhere from a hair jig and a blade bait, which is your cold weather, cold water baits, all the way up to square bills, jerk baits, tubes, drop shot, plastics. Everything seems to be working. One day one will be hotter than the next. On the plastics, they're really focusing on your greens and your browns, River Rat, MG Special, Mango Magic, Clark's Delight. Personal favorite, sorry, had to plug it, but I've been selling a lot of it to some guys that are from out of town that did really well on it last year and are doing well on it again. So for you bass guys, Mile Roads is where it's at. They're starting to stack up in there. They are getting some largemouth in the canal, so if you get a blow day and you're up here visiting and you just don't want to get beat up out in the lake, head back in these canals to larger complexes. You can have some really good days on those green fish, flipping docks and that. Walleye, walleye, walleye. Walleye everywhere, it seems. Detroit River is going good. There has been some white bass starting to show up in the lower river, but the lower river is still producing a few perch as well along with it, and I even had a customer that caught a few coho the other day in the lower river, so that was kind of neat, kind of unusual to hear that for this time of the year. Out here on Lake St. Clair proper, there has been a few walleye caught. The guys are tending to troll stick baits, Rapala Originals, in the 9s, 11s, and 13s, bombers, little rippers, just your shallower baits that are 6 to 10 foot of water, same place that a lot of the bass are in too, so you should have some good action. I have started to hear a few reports from the Deckers, the Snai, Algonac area in the North Channel. They have produced a few fish there. With all the activity that has been at Clinton River mouth and at the point of Metro, I wouldn't be shocked to hear some walleye show up there any day now, and guys casting and catching them during the day and at night with the dirtier water. The daytime they should be going as well. Going further up into the St. Clair River past Algonac, the bite gets better and better the further up you go. Basically, once you get to Marysville North, it is on by shore, by boat. Guys are having a ball. I had one report where somebody caught 15 walleye in 1 hour from shore. So the bite is on, guys. If you're not up there partaking in that and you don't have a boat, you are missing out if you want a walleye dinner. That's where I would head right now. Hey guys, just one quick note here to end the video. I just want to make everybody aware of an event that happens here every May. It's called May Madness. It's a walleye tournament. It is launching out of Harley Ensign, aka South River Road launch. The event is on May 20th. Registration is going to close on May 17th. Something kind of special this year. They are guaranteeing $5,000 paid out the first place. So this tournament normally pays out extremely well for the amount of boats it has in it. But this year it stepped up even bigger. The people over at Dick Huvar's in Richmond have really done a great job improving this tournament every year. We helped them the first couple of years get it going, and we're just glad to see it's going really good. I know Jeff Fantori, one of our pro staffer who works for Dick Huvar's, really has put his heart and soul into this tournament. So Jeff, good job on that. I love where it's going, buddy. But if you want to get in that tournament, you can get entry forms at our shop and just about any bait shop on the lake, and a couple of the boat dealerships like Rose Marine. They will have entry forms in there. Go ahead, they'll have the information where you got to send that money into it. That is a great tournament, guys. I always go out there. I know it was on the Travel Channel. Last year they were out filming for it. I know it made a episode on one of the TV shows on Travel Channel. But it's great event, guys. You get fed, great prizes, raffles. There's a big fish pot. Just a great event. If you haven't checked it out, definitely check it out. If you fished it, you know, post up in the comments. Let guys know how awesome it is. It's looking like right now they're going to have the biggest field they've ever had for this event, and they do cap it at 50 boats. I think there are 20 or 30 boats, so it's getting close, and usually right the last few weeks we get a whole bunch of entries every year, so it should be filled up here shortly. So if you're not in on it and you want to get on it, now is the time to act and get on it. But all in all, guys, fishing's been great. Weather could be better. It is the Great Lakes. It always seems to be windy when we don't want it to be. But overall, the fishing has been really good. Shop is well stocked. We got you covered on walleye gear, guys. Whipping rods are in. Pencil plugs should be soon behind as well for us. So we'll get you guys all ready for whipping season, which a few guys have started to do up in the St. Clair River. But yeah, thanks for stopping by again, guys. Appreciate all the support, all the comments, all the likes, even the dislikes. It lets me know that maybe I did something a little wrong on the video, or maybe you just got something against me. Hey, whatever. But thanks for checking out the video, guys. Make sure you support the sponsors of the video, guys. They really help make this happen for me. And we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. It helps me, it helps the channel, it helps everyone that likes to catch fish.